Well, we like to, after there's still a lot of follow-up because there's an audit that's done of every precinct. The County Board of Canvassers looks through every single precinct, does an audit of every precinct in every jurisdiction. So there's a lot of preparation of, you turn the materials over for that, and then you have to do any explanation of anything that's out of balance, or digging into things to explain something that's out of balance. So there's a lot of follow-up work, and then there's a retention schedule that you keep all of your ballots locked up in case there was a recount. And then once they're removed, they go into a different storage bag where they're held for a retention period. So as are the applications. So there's a lot of administrative follow-up work to an election. So we have still been working on that. And then we will start also taking, while it's fresh in our mind, we take the lessons learned from one election. We have a powwow to come up with ideas, things that work, things that didn't work, so that we plan differently where needed for next year. While it's still fresh, because there comes a point at which you don't remember every little detail. So last week we did have that meeting, and I'll be having the meeting in the upcoming week with more of my election workers to again get feedback and get comments and guidelines to do things differently, next time. That being said, it has been a very crazy year, but this was overall a pretty, smooth election as far as things go. What we did have this time was a very high turnout. We had, we always have high turnout in West Bloomfield, but between an increase in registered voters, we have over 56,600 registered voters in West Bloomfield right now. We had a 79% turnout. And of the turnout, we had 75% of those ballots were cast by absentee. So we were really busy beforehand issuing ballots and working with the absentee voting population. That kept us busy. And then the follow-up is just all of the administrative stuff that takes place after every single election. The audit that takes place after every single election.